Hey artists and creators, Jstar here, and I just got this die cut from Temu. I was pulling out some papers so I could do a test cut with it and show it in my Temu video, but they turned out so cute I decided to turn this into a whole video just on these die cut lovebird cards. They turned out really cute, so let me show you how it was done. So quickly, I wanted to show you. So these are a couple of papers that I've just used. These are brayer offs, and where I'm picking up spare paint from the gel plate. And what I like to do is see how I can use the paint in interesting ways. Like here, yeah, I can put the bird somewhere like that, and then I can make his little feet be the copper, and he'll get a little neck color action there. So I'll just kind of cut around that. Okay, so that's one thing. And then over here, where this line is, that's the perfect like little neckline. So let's do that like that. And I do hate to cut into the middle of paper, but you know what? Nothing is precious. These were scrap papers that I, could just trash. Anybody else would probably trash. Okay, we'll put that there. And then this one, see that little area with the rough? I think that looks like feathers around the neck. So let's put that right there. Maybe I can I fit his beak to be purple? Probably. Okay. Now, of course, you can go back and color these die cuts yourself, but how fun to make them, look so organic. Okay, let's put that there. And then while we're at it, why don't we just do a couple of these hearts. There's, I'm sure, space for them on the board here. All right, so I like to use 2 sheets of paper, like one as a thing that they can press against and cut through, especially when it's thinner paper you're using on your big shot die cutter. And if I were being, really worried about this, I would tape these down. But I'm not being worried about it, although I do want to scooch the bird just so we can get as much copper action in his feet there. Okay. Oh. And I'm probably too close up for you to be able to see this, but we go through. That broken plastic sound lets you know it's working. Okay, let's look. Well, cool. So I put them on here to make them more visible. And let me get my little awl to help me. Look how cute. Okay. And really, this second die cut, you could do something with. I mean, you can paint that or stamp it or do whatever. Okay, look how cool he looks with his little head being a different color. Right? Okay. Got him. Uh-oh, that one stayed attached. Okay, there we go. And then look at that. Look how cute with the little copper feet. And so it's just about finding that space, finding the place on your brayer offs, paint, old paint palette paper, whatever, to, find the right thing to chop it on. And even these are kind of cute. much as I hate to admit it. Whoop. Okay, get out. There. Very cute. So I was inspired to make a couple of quick cards. So I'm going to throw these on there. I've put the hearts over turquoise spaces, and I've put this branch over kind of this golden space. It'll have a little turquoise on it, but it's okay. It's wider than a artist trading card, so you know, part of it would be cut off anyways. I'll run it through, and oh, come on, little thing. Oh, it's very delicate. Well, okay, we got those. And then I was thinking, okay, well, I was thinking to do the branch in purple as well. So let's throw that on there. If I just kind of wiggle it around, let's see. Oh, maybe right there. Okay, so we can do that, and then, you know, part of it will be cut off, I think. Where's a card? Yeah, it'll be just wide enough to fit across the card. Oh, did that jump over once I had it? I think it did. Well, little booger. See, that's why you should tape. Okay, there's a little pink heart. Ooh. So the tree branch is very finicky. Let's pull it out. Not finicky, really. It's just, it's fiddly is what it is. Okay, look at this. Tuddy. You see that? Cool. Okay, now I just want to find some background paper that will look good with these guys, and then I'll assemble it. Okay? So I didn't have to dig very far down in my stack to find some cool papers. And I used my little viewfinder. And so this one obviously needs to go against a contrasting background. Normally I don't do cards landscape, but I really like to see that whole bird. Normally I would just cut him off like that, but I don't know, his little head is cute. So I'm going to do it landscape size. So I take my little viewfinder and maybe my bird, and I kind of like where my pattern has rubbed off, like maybe like that, somewhere in there. Yeah. All right. So that's that. And then here, this would obviously be a pink background. We could see a little bit of that patterning up there, but that's pretty cool. Always kind of nice on the gold. And does he get a branch? I think he gets this branch. I think, or should we save it for that bird? Maybe we don't use the branch. Okay. But if we don't use the branch, then he needs something to stand on. So let's turn it this way. And, oh, look at that. And now we have this little, oh, scoot over where you can see me. Sorry about that. You didn't see any of that. So I was looking at it like this. Okay. Which looks kind of cute. But when I 86 the branch idea, the branch is just too much the same color as him for this. But if I turn the paper this way and I use it here, we've got this place that can become the ground. And actually, I think I'll push him over a little more. And now his face is all kind of surrounded by gold. I like that a lot. I like it a lot. Okay, so that's cool. Bird number 2. And then here would be for this bird, and same kind of thing. Yeah. If we stand him on that line, then his head is in the unpainted area, and his feet can stand on that line. That's kind of nice. And there's some pattern in the background. Okay, let me cut these out. Okay, so I cut these out and I mounted them on chipboard, and now we can play with our positioning. And I think I must have done something with that one. Oh, I guess I'm just going to let the tail hang off of it, but that looks pretty cute. And then this guy, I need to figure out some kind of ground for him. And then this guy, not exactly sure how bird feet do, but that looks pretty good. All right. And then we can place, that's going to be too big on there. Is that too much on there? God, it almost looks like too much. I just, I like it simple. This is kind of cool if it goes off the page, maybe. And maybe this could be more subtle here. Yeah, that's a little nicer, I think. I might could edge this just slightly and make it a little more subtle. And let's see about these. See, it just doesn't really need it. Maybe a tiny one, a tiny little heart. Is that a heart or a bird fart? I don't know. What am I saying? Yeah, maybe if it's up there, that'd be fine. That one coming off. That one, if it's edged, I think. Now I have these white ones that I could color with some stamps or some ink. I'm going to see what happens. I'm going to glue these down. I'm going to test that one and see what happens. So instead of recording what I wanted to show you, I recorded this of me just coloring in the beak and the feet and giving the birds a little bit of feather detail, just a little bit of black on their tails. I didn't think you needed to see that. But what I wanted to show you is on the blue background bird, I put Post-its across where his feet are, and then I used a blending brush and some peacock turquoise ink. So I just brushed it lightly. It's hard to see from this shot because my head's in the way right now, but there is a faint line. You'll be able to see it at the end when you see the finished pictures, but that's how I did it. I masked it off with Post-it notes, and then I just inked it with a blending brush, and it turned out pretty cool. And here are our 3 easy artist trading cards, little lovebirds. Put the stuff on the back. I just think they turned out so cute. I love this die cut. I've edged them in black, and you see it just kind of frames them a little bit. It's so good to put that frame on there. Anyway, you should try this out. I mean, this is just leftover paper that I rolled paintbrushes off on and peeled up old paint with it. I mean, just scrap paper, really. So give it a try. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please like and subscribe, and leave me a comment. Let me know what you're thinking and what you're working on. From Funk and Dazzles, this is Jstar saying have a great day and keep creating.